Whoa, it's your boy Nico B. This is the Even All Around podcast. Hit that like and subscribe button. You know you want to. Donate to the Patreon and the GoFundMe if you so see fit. If you want to donate to the Black movement, you know what I'm saying? And with that being said, I'm gonna get right into this topic, man. You know, Even All Around keeps it all the way real. We keep it even all around, man. You know what I'm saying? And just, this is gonna be about, you cannot make your leaders and and you can't take your leadership and your wisdom from celebrities, and if you can't take your leadership and your wisdom from them and all they offer you is entertainment, why do you make them rich? That just goes to show you, that's the thing about the black community, man. We just love a lot of entertainment. You know what I'm saying? Too worried about entertainment instead of keeping our own and building our own damn wealth in our families. You know what I'm saying? We too busy keeping up with the entertainment. It's caused us to keep up with the Joneses. Yeah, I mean, and all this nonsense. You know what I mean? And it's crazy because it's like, your true speakers and your people who giving you free game, and leadership and really, going out here and going to bat for black people and actually being about, what they speaking about, you know what I mean? Going out here with the, not caring about their well-being, going in the neighborhoods and, speaking to young brothers, doing this stuff on a daily, giving you videos on YouTube, you know what I'm saying? Giving you all this free game, like I said, knowledge and wisdom, you know what I mean, that you're not going to get, that these young boys not going to get nowhere else. You know what I mean? You don't want to, you don't even want to donate to their Patreon. Like, that's too much for you, and they giving you free content. But you will go out and spend, God knows what on a movie for, one of these Kevin Hart movies, you know what I'm saying? It's not funny. One of these Tiffany Haddish films, you know what I'm saying? That's objectifying black women left, right, with Jada Pinkett ass too. It ain't just them two, Tyler Perry, all of these, even your, Cat Williams, all of these people, like, at the end of the day, I'm not just singling out, them. It's a lot of people who do this. Black music does this. You supporting all this ratchet black music. These chicks objectifying themselves. Got your young girls listening to this, and you making them rich. You done made certain people, who you could look at, and just be like, they don't never, like, you seen that and what triggered this for me was that Tiffany Haddish, someone, when I think she was at some movie awards, I forget. You can look it up, but a white journalist from People magazine was asking her, even though that she had won an award, how does she feel about the social media and the culture saying that those awards are rigged still, and only that your mammies and your Uncle Toms get those awards, you know what I mean? Because it's full of good prominent black actors and directors, you know what I'm saying, who just don't win nothing. So she basically says, look, I'm too dumb to answer that, or I just don't want to. I'm too dumb to answer that and I don't want to. That pretty much summed up what she said. She was like, well, I didn't go to school for that. I don't know. I just know how to do my job. Well, look, man, this is how these people feel. Like, just like Lil Wayne. I mean, if you just paid to do comedy, like, should you be rich for it? If that's just your job, if your job just to make people laugh. Back in the day, back in ancient times, or medieval times, all the way up for, just up into these recent times, comedians and stuff like that were like jesters, and or entertainers were jesters to the king, or or to the people, and they weren't rich, they weren't looked at for wisdom, they weren't worshipped like some people do. The king was like, he was just an entertainer. He was just entertaining people, dancing the jig. You know what I'm saying? Doing all that foolishness. Not saying that all entertainers, like, you got some prominent ones who try to teach what they are, but at the end of the day, when it comes to it, it has to be in you or it isn't. Like an actor, I think, the stuff that he brings out is in him. That's why it's only like a few, good actors left. You know what I mean? A few good actors left, few, good actresses, to me, like, the art is suffering because, like I said, the people are lacking, like, spirit and creativity. It's a few, like I said, you got your Tom Hardy, you know what I'm saying? Denzel, still a good actor to me. It's a, The Rock is a good actor. It's a few, it's a few people, you can see from The Rock's, come up, how he's, diversified himself in so many different roles, but that's in The Rock. You could tell when he was in wrestling, he had personality in wrestling, when the people was booing him and all of that, he was, had a lot of heart, and emotion. So, but let me get out. I'm not getting off topic. Let me get back on it. What I'm saying is y'all, make these entertainers rich, and they don't do nothing for y'all. What about Lil Wayne? When Lil Wayne was interviewed and he was talking about, the Black Lives Matter movement, and he talking about, I don't know, man, my lives matter, man. I'm blood. You see this? Just basically, basically just being foolish, man. You know what I'm saying? Just being foolish. Talking about some, our lives matter, man. I don't even care about that, man. I'm rich. I got that money, man. Don't nobody be like, bro, y'all made him rich. And he ain't doing nothing but entertain. Pardon me, this camera, man. And he ain't doing nothing but rapping. Y'all made him rich for just rapping. I mean, and that's cool and all that. If y'all think that, but y'all don't do nothing for y'all black leaders. And you know what I'm saying? And the people who give it, y'all act like it's a burden, to donate to the Patreon or, or hit a like or, basically, y'all don't y'all want to argue, you know what I'm saying, back and forth with your truth speakers, you know what I'm saying, and people who actually trying to help you, you know what I'm saying, and not just perpetuate a bunch of foolishness, It's like y'all hate on them. This is the problem with the black community. And you could tell the prophets in the Bible were black. Because when Moses was leading them people out of Egypt, grabbing them slaves out of Egypt, you know what I'm saying, taking them to the promised land, they was giving him nothing but problems. You understand? And it's sad. It's like when Tupac was alive, you know what I'm saying? Tupac didn't encounter nothing but problems. You know what I'm saying? Niggas be like, oh man, I got love for Pac, man, all this shit. Man, dudes be phony, man. People be phony. Stop being phony, black people. You know what I'm saying? Get with y'all, get on one accord, man. Get with y'all peoples, man. Get with the people who trying to do something. You see it, you talking about you want these certain things. You want to better your community. You want to, better your stance against white supremacy. You know what I'm saying? Better your financial situation. You don't say, but you don't listen to the brothers who kicking truth and godly brothers. You don't listen to them. You don't listen to brothers who will go against, authority, you know what I'm saying, and like I said, risk themselves, risk their platform. Ain't nobody trying to, make a fortune off making these YouTube videos, because when you speak truth, it's just not going to happen. You know what I'm saying? People don't like to hear that. And black people, if you always talking about the white man, white people, this, white supremacy, that, well, you need to quit following their systems then. Watching they programming then. You need to deprogram yourself, I would say, to all the things that to most of the things that you've learned. Not to say you take the good, but I'm talking about the propaganda, out of foolishness that you learn. Thinking all this stuff is, is cool. Get intelligence is cool. You feel me? Truth speaking, courage. You know what I'm saying? That's cool. It take courage, like I said. Ain't nobody worried about no, they platform or nothing like that, or making a fortune off this. Speaking, but at the end of the day, man, y'all, showing me a hypocritical nature. Y'all gotta show me something else, man. Quit listening to these entertainers and trying to just make them rich. You need to reverse it. Let the white people do all that, and you need to reverse it. You need to be making your truth speakers and your soldiers, you know what I'm saying, for truth, and your soldiers for justice out here. You know what I'm saying? Even, it's numerous brothers out here. You know what I'm saying? Who y'all just don't and just don't go to bat for. Like, even this situation that just happened in Dallas, in my city, where the white cop just ran into the man's ran into the wrong apartment building and just killed the black man. Wasn't even on the same floor. just ran in his apartment, shot him dead, and didn't get picked up the same day, didn't go to jail. She was out for 3 days. You understand? Given the benefit of the doubt in every way. You understand? But if it was a black person, they probably would have came to him. If it was the roles were reversed, the cops probably would have shot him on sight. You know what I'm saying? They probably would have ran up on him, gave some excuse to shoot him and kill him, probably beat him, just if these were reversed roles. So it's like, we see that it's still, a lot of gray areas and a lot of room for, definitely a lot of room for improvement, within these race relations and things like that. But it's not going to happen, if you're not supporting your truth speakers, like I said, your people who are trying to help you, and mostly you support the degradation of your society and your culture. You support these thoughts. Most of these dudes be willing to spend, half their money in the strip club, spend half most of their money on these online chats, trying to attempt to watch and oogle and get their money to chicks, but they won't sit, they won't donate to the Patreon, they won't donate to no GoFundMe, they won't support, they won't even hit a like button, a subscribe button, they won't go, out of their way to, just to not even out of their way, just to do a few clicks, to help the people who are trying to help them. The people who are out here, the soldiers who are out here in the streets, trying to help the youth, build their youth back up. The real men out here in their society. They don't seem to resonate with that. They'd rather waste their money. And that's why, and then out their mouth, in the next breath, try to talk about, oh man, the white man this, man, or oh man, black folk this. That's why, a lot of these dudes is gone. Like y'all, and that's what I'm saying, for the women, why are you even with dudes who are not conscious? Why are you with dudes who don't have any sense? That's why you end up a baby mama. That's why you end up, with all these kids, out of wedlock with no dude around. That's why you end up with these cowards. That's why you end up with these whack dudes. That's why you end up with these dudes who can't start a business. That's why you end up with these dudes who don't care about legacy building. They ain't out here trying to get nothing. They just trying to waste their money. You seen what I said. It don't take nothing, man. And that's what I'm saying. You say you support me, man, and you always clicking, and liking my stuff, and you always talking about, oh man, yeah, you speaking that truth, man. Bro, click the like, donate $1. You know what I'm saying? Donate something. You know what I mean? Subscribe. You feel me? Put share a video. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't doing that, man, please keep it moving. Unlike my stuff, don't look at none of my videos and keep it moving, man, because I see you not ready for this. Same to men, women, or whoever, men, women, and child. You know what I'm saying? Because you women should be letting your sons hear this, stuff like this. You know what I mean? This is straight truth, real male energy that a lot of us just don't get in the black community. You understand? I'm willing to go to bat, you know what I'm saying, for truth. I'm willing to go to bat for the justice of the Lord. I'm willing to go to bat for my people, you know what I'm saying, if they willing to, go to bat for themselves. But it's like, come on, man. Y'all support this nonsense. Y'all make celebrities rich. Y'all love to watch the ratchetness. You know what I'm saying? If you post something ratchet on your social media page, you know how many likes and subs. You post some naked chicks or something like that, you'll get so many likes and hits. But post something positive. Post something about spiritual awakening. Post something about God, the Most High. Post something about love. Post something about truth. Post something about some values. You're not gonna get many likes and subscribers, like I said, man. And it's sad, but for my people who being killed, you know what I'm saying, who still being in accepting the modern day slavery when you can do whatever you want. I don't care about nobody else, but for my people, not saying it like that, but right now I love everyone, but I'm talking about my people specifically. The white people they've been doing that, they could do that, Hispanics, whatever, whoever want to do that, do whatever you want. And I can't stop you from, if you want to pay attention to ratchet stuff, whatever. But for my people, for black people who've been just literally, only word, for lack of a better word, bamboozled, over here. I don't know why you haven't returned to the Most High yet and haven't just wanted to just totally do a 180. Stop doing everything that you are doing and do something different, because the definition of insanity is doing the same thing. And on that note, I'm gonna end this, man. But like I said, bro, for real, like, I don't care if you know I'm kicking truth, man. I've done videos and topics. I mean, and I haven't even been on doing this long. And I've already done videos and topics before anybody else. People watching my stuff, groundbreaking stuff, and people saying the same thing that I'm saying. So if you want that truth, you know what I'm saying, donate to the Patreon, the GoFundMe, subscribe, share some videos, do something, you know what I'm saying, or keep it moving, man. And that's real. This is your boy, Nico B, Even All Around Podcast. I'm out.